A hat! Oh my god, we're wizards. Alright, well we have to be wizards, so hats. I'm a wizard, Harry. I'm a wizard, Harry. He knocks down the door, announces that he in fact is a wizard, and then leaves. Alright, let's do again. This time for reals. Pillbug and a cricket. I was just confused for a second. I'm like, did the daily just change in front of my very eyes? Because I don't think I saw a single pillbug last game, unless I just was so neutral to their existence that we passed some and I just didn't even recognize it. Well, they make like a little metal ting sound when you put them down. That's pretty interesting. Alright, so we're going for super health right now, rather than super attack, because I could have gone 2 mosquitoes and done double snipes. This looks like it actually might have resulted in a win there. If it had been managed to hit that moth, it would have been dead instantaneously. Mistakes were made. Alright. This turn, though, for sure. Moth is here. So we're getting 1 health for the moth, 1 health for the mosquito. But if we did it this way, 1 unit could get 2 health. But I am neutral to that concept right now. I think a bee really wins games the entire early game, so I would say that's worth. Super Pillbug. Did not do enough. Alright. Gonna send him back to training. That is not how you- oh, we got killed by a captain bird. I don't know, he looks pretty spiffy in his little captain hat. I can't really be mad at that. Reached turn 3 with a lost life. Gain 1 back. It's just funny because this feels like a celebration. It's like, congratulations! You lost a life in the last 3 turns! Here's a pity heart. I appreciate the pity heart. Honestly, I gladfully accept. So this doesn't do anything for me. And it's always that idea, right? Because some people might think, okay, a moth, you know? We want to put a high HP person in front so that the moth's ability makes it high HP and high attack. But then if another person is a moth, they're both just going to kill each other instantly. Which makes putting your best unit up front like a waste, you know? I don't want any of these units. Level 2 Pillbug. Well, we're not escalating until turn 4, so we don't have to do this immediately. We could save it and level next turn, but then leveling next turn isn't going to gain us anything either. Okapi, gain extra health and attack per roll. You know, I could get rid of a moth. I mean, a moth is kind of endgamey, though. Let's just absorb that. This might actually allow the mosquito to use its level 2 ability. Do I want him to upgrade you guys? No, you're not official. You're not official. These are, I guess, the most official things that I'm going with. I mean, at least the pug's ability does keep usefulness, even if he is, like, weak into the late game. Because if I get a cool animal that I... Well, they had the, like a summoning thing and a jungle background. Man, these guys are paying to win. We're not paying enough, though. Alright. Our first win, and we've only lost 2 lives. Score. Super Pillbug? No. Getting early level 3s is not useful. I have to remind myself. There is not a bison. Spending extra money doing this stuff is not useful. Honey. Everyone gets honey. I'm not rolling enough to make my Okapi useful, but, I mean, look at him in his striped pants. He's got like a onesie on top of it. He still can fly, and that's all he really needs to do to stay on this squad, as far as I am concerned. Double wizard hat. Wait a second. Didn't I put a wizard hat on? Did I not click it? Or did I have to unclick randomize? I'm wearing like a little, like, ladies' tea party hat right now. Dang. If I had been wearing my wizard hat, I would have been able to beat those wizards. Everyone knows wizards beat wizards. It's the only way. So you've graduated to Pineapple. I choose to not do that. I will accept a level. Friend summoned. If outside of battle, give it +2/+2. This just means that if you're, like, still trying to make a team, the things you add will be slightly better. You know, I've not used an Osprey before. It's only level 3, so it must not be that great, but, like, I'm not doing much with this, so... Let's try out... Oh, but I want a level 2. What a waste of my time. Pug's not doing anything anymore. I will not save this moth. I gotta learn to transition. We don't commit to these babies. There's no bison, there's no point in a level 3. We don't commit to the babies. They're running that meerkat build. You gotta spend money to make stats out of that thing. I feel like it's a really big commitment. I guess it's just basically like 1 buy ability per turn though, because the amount of money you have to spend to get it, I think is the normal amount of money you have. So you're gonna spend it anyway unless you're doing like a saving build. Spend 12. So it's a +1, +2. Not every turn, slightly more than every turn. That's pretty lame. I mean, I guess if it's just an early stack gainer and there's not a whole lot of options up until that point. But I mean, I guess my Pillbud just straight up isn't doing anything, really, at this point. Super Mosquito. This team is not what I would call very exciting. Should I be using the pug behind the bird? Well, I could see why you would say that, but there's a lot of deep insight happening in my mind right now that really proves to you that it doesn't really matter, and I'm just not going to explain it right now, because honestly, we just don't have the time, you know? I'm so busy playing this game, there's just simply no time. Ha! Eat my bird. Oh, I like to think that that helped. Where do we get a bird from? Do I have a thing that's like summoning trumpets? Or my golden retriever? I don't know about my bird. Where did that golden retriever come from? Does a groundhog do something about that? Great. Okay, here are some basic units. Do I want health? You can have some health. I could replace the Pillbug for this. I don't know how often we're gonna get to the last person. I mean, that requires us to, like, be strong enough to fight through the entire team up to that point. Which is honestly a lot to ask of me, Cuttlefish. Like, if I do say so myself. Switch out the Mosquito. 3 damage to 2 random enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage to 1 random enemy. Plus 10 health. No, we must choose to transition. We must grow and develop. 1 more Lynx and it will be instantly gratified. Savannah versus Snow Part 2. If they don't have any copies, then they lose. Alright, so I'm putting my Cuttlefish benefit on a turtle. The turtle is going to get emptied out in terms of its usefulness before that happens. Okay, that's a groundhog. A groundhog just gets 1 trumpet. I guess I summoned 2 of them because I had the pug behind it. I almost said pug. For some reason my brain was like, no, the only thing we're talking about right now is birds. Okay, Victorious. This. I assume he's just summoning 2, which, I mean, if you want to give me a little extra trumpet, I mean, I won't shake my head at some random trumpets. I can always use a bit more music in my life. Yeah, the one negative to this thing is that, well, of course, different backgrounds are pretty jarring, generally speaking, like all of them. So different is kind of weird, but this one just is like half of us is inside a house. We're on like a movie set or something. Ha! Oh dang, for a second I thought that was actually gonna help. I don't think I've fully internalized what this new illness thing is doing. Super Lynx! Spend 1 gold to activate buy ability on the nearest friend ahead. Do we have a single buy ability? If we found a cow, start of turn, spend 1 gold. That would be, well, it'd be kind of good, kind of not. I mean, like, you'd get all that milk, which would be amazing, but you'd also be forfeiting, like, all of whatever was in the shop every time that you started, which could be chocolate. Okay. So, summons 2 groundhogs, yeah. So, I mean, this is done now. We could probably get rid of the pug and run a boar, just because we have this monkey. And I would like it to be giving stats to something that's actually useful, so I think this might be the best way. Although I realize the more we switch out, the less levels my little Lynxy boy is able to utilize. If you kill my boar, I'll cry. I'll cry. I'll cry if you kill my boar. Ah! You know, sometimes that works. Sometimes sympathy, you know? It's not even sympathy. Sometimes it's just please. If you do anything, I'll cry, and then they feel bad, and then 8 trumpets! Alright, well, you're hoarding. They're hoarding the trumpets. And once again, see, I feel like I've lost so many times, and we've still got 3 whole lives. Isn't that magical? If in battle, push the nearest friend ahead to the front and give +4 health. Forever? That's not super useful to me right now, but it sounds magical. I would like duplicates or something that works well on my board. A stew is not what I asked for. You're gonna make me salty just because I chose to do it anyway. Prioritize this for friendly random abilities. We still don't have that. Man, I just feel like the items for this this weekly are not grand. A chocolate? We will use that on the boar, I would say. Pretty sure that his level 2 ability to increase in-game is probably more than the monkey can give him. Although, like I said, these weeklies are lasting longer and longer. It's quite possible that they would actually be more helpful. Why would you put your cuttlefish at the back? By the time it dies, it doesn't matter if you put weakness on my last enemy anymore. I don't know if that person is fully understanding how to go about that unit there. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Everyone knows that boars love melons. I accept. I accept. I passed. I accept. Thank you. Alright. Level 2 monkey. Level 1 boar. Level 2 boar. First, second, third, first. They're all me, baby. I've been here the entire time. 32? Bro, what? I mean, super boar for the win. Who cares if you've got super dog? Oh my goodness. Of all the things that he could have random out just then. It doesn't even matter. We ourselves said super dog. He was there for moral support. He was there for moral support, and that's all we could ever ask of him. Bird of Paradise. Spend 8 gold, give all friends +1/+1. I think that I've actually seen someone use this before. But I don't think it was a level 6 when I saw it. I wonder if that was too good and they adjusted it at some point previously. I guess we can still go for the level 2 monkey. Just because it's gonna take too long for anyone else to get there, and I'm not very committed to anything, you know, at this point. I'm like, this monkey looks like he wants to be stronger. He's only a 2-5. You know how hard it is to be a single monkey in a world where there's a 36-11 at the front of the squad, and you're just there in the back with your 2-5. It's hard for, like, the grain of sand at the bottom of the pile to realize how important it is to the mountain, you know? He doesn't even get to see there's like 5 people standing in front of him. He doesn't even get to see anyone win anything. Till he dies. He only ever dies or lives to see everyone else die. Tragedy. It overcomes me. Super cuttlefish, what do you do? Give the last 2 enemies ink. Attack and ability deal 3 less damage. Are you up here telling me that this isn't even weakness? Attack and ability do 3 less damage? Okay, so I feel like there's been a few times where I put this like near the back because I was like, it doesn't really matter when it gets hit. But if the back unit's ability is something that triggers constantly, like not even only when it's up to fight, this thing needs to be up front. I need to read better. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't anyone tell me? All the battles I've lost. Oh, you groundhogs. You're lucky you've only got 2 health. I mean, the power of these guys being slight- Nah, we're good. Where did these groundhogs? Didn't I already summon 2 groundhogs? Where did those come from? Alright, we were kind of close to that one. There was a little bit of closeness. We could smell it. Maybe just a little lick. You know, we were close to that trophy. A little bit of victory. Garbage. Garbaggio. Lynx? Garbage. Melon. This means something. For you. The problem is that, like, none of our squad has any stats besides our boar. We're like, the boar represents my general tactic throughout time. And everyone else is just kind of here for the ride. Oh my goodness! You can't use a tiger on 2 lynxes? 1 level 2 that's doubled by a guy, and 1 level 3, and it doesn't even matter. And it doesn't even matter. Isn't that cute? Alright. Let's see. Osprey for 1. Does anyone feel like this could be useful? And the monkey says, I do! Give it to me, please. I'm so useless, I'm a baby. And I say, fine, if you insist. I mean, I could put this behind the boar. And he would gain more. But I don't know if I'm willing to give up anyone. Because I'm not going to give the monkey up. And everyone up is so high level. I mean, the Osprey is probably the next thing to go, but... I don't know. I feel like we have to ride with the team that brought us, you know? Also, apparently our name is the Cheesy Mammals. I kind of forgot that I have naming on auto. Maybe I should take that off. It might actually be kind of fun to be choosing those each game. Alright, I'm sorry there, little birdie, but you failed to put into your math equation the idea of a super boar. The ultimate squad killer. Don't even matter. Here, be weak. I'm just gonna spit on you. That's literally the point of the squid in that round monster, just to spit on him. Just prove to him that even if you kill me, there's no chance. I'm gonna say Super Lynx is the way to go here. And not just because it's the only one who is actually helped by those... Is it even worth it having the monkey boosting my dude? It might actually be time to move my squid up front. Because the boar is... I think the boar might be basically getting to max. Yeah, it is, like, basically getting to max even without the monkey's help anymore. But he's been doing such a good job, you know, like riding up front, making it work. I feel like I don't want to rid him as, you know, like he's like first chair with the violin. Is it rude? Is it rude for me to scoot him back just because he's too good at this point? Just to let somebody else shine? And as I say this, not even paying attention. What's this? We have 1 more health left, is what you say? Oh, that's exactly what I thought. I knew exactly how much health we had left there, son. Don't question me. So I will do this, and we will hope that the boar's lesser ability to possibly spiral is not going to hit us in the butt. And I guess all we're looking for is a good food item. Do we want a blueberry? A blueberry absorbs shock damage. Would that be more useful to put on the monkey? Because my question right here is, so if they have lynx, right? And the lynx can easily kill this monkey with like 1 hit. Does the fact that he have a blueberry mean that they all hit him anyway and half of them do literally nothing? Or does it only work for as many as he's alive to take the hit for, you know? Because if it's the first one, that's like great. Let's do that. But he basically has a super bee on him, right? Let's just do monkey. I say that. I think I actually meant to do ice cream at that point. I paused originally on the freezing of the monkey because I thought ice cream was more immediately a level 50 bird. Who do you think you are? Not someone alive. Ha 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 ha. Classic humor. And we have a super achievement for having a level 3 bird. And we have a baby achievement for having a level 3 octopi. A squiddly wink. What's this thing called? A cutlery? Cuttlefish. Ah. Oh, that's a cute hat. It's a Coach hat. It's a little red bowler hat. Now I can be the little red bowler hat, guys. Let's see. Okay, those hats though? So, okay, so this is a separate selection. Which is interesting to me, because, like, why even randomize X? Oh, did I remove my ability to be wearing a wizard hat? Okay, I was moving too fast. I actually said specifically, no to you, wizard. Let's be pure random on that. Backgrounds. It's harder to want to randomize the backgrounds because there's not a whole lot of them that it's like, why not choose the one that I think looks the coolest? Honestly, the color of my little square that I'm sitting in, it matches the regular sky color, so it actually might work best if I went to regular, but I don't know, I just have a weakness for snow. I didn't get to see it very much growing up, so I want to see it as much as possible now. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Bye!